This is a little collective haul of cheapies that pretty random that I've had kind of sitting around, and I'm finally getting around to talking to you guys about. So this is like a weird combination of things because like I basically said the last time I did an Avon haul, I'm not going to get any more Avon perfumes. This one I just kind of got because the reviews were pretty good, and you know, I just thought it was so cheap. I wanted to just try it. I do quite like a lot of Ulric de Varens, so that's why I got that one. And then we have two that are very random because this is not something I actually ordered. I ordered a completely different perfume, got sent this one accidentally, and they just basically gave me a refund and told me to keep it. So I might as well tell you about this one because I can't really, there's very little online about this particular one, but it's a super cheapie. And then this, which is a Revolution perfume called Ultimate Lights. I got this one purely because I needed to spend another £5, I think it was ASOS, to get free shipping and get free postage basically. So I just had a look at their perfumes, thought it was cheap. This one I think was on sale for a £5. You can see it's in this massive bottle. Kind of cute. And because I have a little pen spray of another Revolution perfume, which I think is really impressive, and I know that they're dupes for things, I just chucked it in my basket. Now I am highly unimpressed with this one though, to be honest. The lid comes off every time I try to take it out of the box. So I can't find anywhere about what this is a dupe of. This is one of their more recent ones. The lid is super loose. And as cute as the bottle is, I mean, because I looked at this and thought maybe this was an Ariana Grande, but it's, I mean, smelling it, it's way too fresh and it's way too light and it's way too clean smelling. It's definitely not sweet enough to be any of the Ariana Grandes. So it's not one of hers. And then because of the notes, I sort of wondered if this was supposed to be something like Delina. So like I said, this is from Revolution. It's called Ultimate Lights. And let's have a look. I can't find a proper note breakdown. It's not on Fragrantica. There's hardly any information about this one anywhere, to be honest. So it says, complete your party ready look with our Revolution Ultimate Lights EDT. So I think they're just talking about a big collection of makeup. Lose yourself in this luxurious floral fragrance featuring sweet lychee aroma, Damascene rose and amber essence for an instant glamour in a bottle. So this is horrible. It smells like a rose and lychee shampoo. That's what it smells like. Now I have smelt Delina in Selfridges. Personally, I remember smelling that one and being like, I don't really get what the fuss is about. It's okay. Like it's just not for me. And as much as I like lychee in terms of like eating it and as a flavour in lots of things, and I do like it in some perfumes, when it's the main note, I tend not to go for it because it's either too sharp or it's too syrupy sweet. And lychee is already a very floral fruit. It's like a beautiful, delicate fruit. But sometimes when it's mixed with florals, I just find it sickening. It's very strange. So personally, I'm not that fussed about Delina. But this is just so weak and nasty that even if it is supposed to be Delina, it's not a good job, if you see what I mean. Yeah, I just don't like this one. I can definitely smell something other than rose and amber and lychee. There's something else floral in here, which I think is horrible. I wonder if it's like orange blossom or something, but it smells like a straight up cheap shampoo. It's just horrible. But I have to say, and I'm just saying it because the only other Revolution that I've had is their Passion, and that is a dupe for Tom Ford's Black Orchid, and it is an excellent dupe for Tom Ford's Black Orchid. It smells exactly like it. It's not as strong, it's not as beastly, but the actual scent profile is bang on. So this one I think is rubbish, but the other one I think is good. So let's put that to one side and move on to this little guy. So this is a Disney princess. This is the Little Mermaid, and this is a little alcohol-free eau de parfum. So I actually ordered a different Disney perfume altogether, and I got this one sent to me. I can still kind of smell this on the strip. So It comes in this incredibly uninspiring, rubbish little bottle, clearly designed for children, so, you know, fine. And safe for children because it's alcohol free. So I couldn't find any notes for this anywhere at all. Okay, so it is incredibly light. There's not much of a scent to it, as you can imagine, because it's a children's perfume with no alcohol in it. So it's very, very light. It has a slightly floral, a slightly powdery almond smell about this. What it reminds me of, I've got a Jean de Provence. It's called, is it called like Don La Ombre Armandier or something like that? And it's like a very light perfume that I think is really excellent for when you first come out of the shower. There's something kind of light and angelic about it. It lasts for a fair amount of time, but it's very, very subtle. It's just powdery, fresh, clean, really good for bedtime as well. It's just a beautiful scent. And this has kind of got that vibe about it. So what I figured with this one is I'm just going to keep hold of this, and because there's no alcohol in it, I might just use it as a hair perfume, you know, on maybe days when I don't want to wash my hair, or if I've been cooking something, you know, maybe I want to freshen it up, because I don't like to put normal perfume in my hair because of the alcohol content. But yeah, I think this one's super cute. Is it actually worth buying? I mean, if you can get it for under £5, definitely. And I'm pretty sure, I think even the thing I ordered was maybe like £6 or £7. And I got this instead, and then they just refunded me. But I think you can probably get this for super cheap. It's really good for children. You know, if you've got a little girl who wants to wear perfume, and as you know, quite rightly, you don't want her to wear strong or adult perfumes. You don't want to put alcohol on a kid's skin. It's really great for that. But yeah, I think I'm just going to use it as hair perfume, because I think it's a cute smell. I just don't really, it's hard to explain what it is, but there's definitely something floral and almondy about it. So then let's move on to Ulric de Varens. So Exotic Sun. I have 2 from this range. I've got Musk Sexy, I think it's called, which is a really good alternative to Glossier You. It's got that kind of iris musk, you know, it's like a clean, powdery, sexy skin smell. I've also got their Mojito Love, which randomly smells like a Murray Mint to me. It's supposed to smell like a mojito, but it's got like coconut in it, which makes it kind of smell a bit caramelly. So yeah, it doesn't, it's weird. Okay, this is a really nice, I mean, it doesn't smell massively expensive, but it smells like an Escada perfume. So this is Exotic Sun. And this is a fruity. Now, let me have a quick sniff. I just sprayed it again. Yeah, it really reminds me of a Escada perfume that I have a La Rive dupe of. But it's really yummy. Got a very simple note breakdown here. It says passion fruit and mango in the top, water lily and lotus in the middle, and solar notes and coconut in the base. And yeah, it smells like mango and passion fruit to me. It's got a slight sweetness. It totally smells sunshiny. It's really pretty. It doesn't smell like massively expensive. It just smells like a really tropical fruit perfume. I don't get a massive amount of coconut, to be honest. But there is a very slight creaminess in this. If I get up the old Fragrantica, I want to see what this has been compared to, because I think this one smells quite a lot like... I've got 2 from La Rive that are Escada dupes. One of them I think might be a dupe for Pacific Paradise. One of them is a dupe for Rockin' Rio. But this is such a good little size as well, because these just come in these tiny bottles. You can't get them in bigger bottles than this. I think it's a really cute, really easy bottle to just take with me places. This is it's an eau de parfum. It's 30 mils. I think it was like maybe £6 or £7, this little one. And I'm just actually thinking maybe this one would be good for like a tropical smell in the winter if I need a perk up, because it's actually surprisingly strong. So let's have a little look. Okay, so it's been compared to JLo Glow, which I also have. This does not have the bar soapy kind of interesting glow DNA, that all the glow perfumes have. I think they all smell like fancy soaps, and that one smells like a tropical fancy soap, and it's definitely a passion fruity vibe, and there is coconut in it, but it's got a totally different kind of vibe to this one. This one is not like a bar soap. This is just straight up fruity. It's much more escadery. There's also a Kate Spade New York, which I thought was a strawberry perfume, a Brocard Fruitissimo. Interesting. So I really actually quite like Exotic Sun. I think it's pretty tasty, and it's very, very passion fruity, which I really enjoy, because I don't actually have a massive amount of perfumes that actually have passion fruit in. I have quite a few that smell a bit like they've got passion fruit, but I think that's something to do with like really sweet fruity perfumes that have things like pineapple in. But anyway, I think this is cute. I might keep this one. I'm at least going to keep it for now and see how I get along with it. So last but not least, I sprayed this one on my arm, but it's another one that I think is probably designed for children. So this is Avon Petite Attitude Lavande for lavender. It's a pretty cute little box. So this is an eau de toilette. How big is this? What does it say? Where's the size? It's all in a very different language. I can't see. 50ml. So it's a 50ml. This was cheap. Again, to be honest, it's been a while since I got this, so it's very possible that this is also one that I got because I needed I wanted free delivery and I just needed to spend a little bit more money. A very cute little bottle. It's difficult to see, but this is ever so slightly blue in colour. So it's a slightly different bottle than they used to have for these, but it's kind of cute. I'm just going to move things around a little bit and put this in the centre. Let's put this over here. And this one out of the way. So there we go. It's a bit bright, isn't it, against the thing? Never mind. So I just thought this had really interesting notes, to be honest. So top notes: lavender, pineapple and bergamot. Middle notes: vanilla, geranium, rose and cyclamen. Base notes: cedar, patchouli, musk and amber, which seems kind of crazy. Can I smell any of that? Not really. I think this one smells like... This is the closest perfume I've smelt to a perfume that just smells like lavender essential oil. I don't really get much else from it. Yeah, I mean, definitely at first it's full essential oil. And then... it's incredibly light. You maybe get a bit, I don't know, maybe there is a bit of patchouli peeking through in the dry down, and I have to say I don't like geranium, so that's probably not helping the matter. But I think really this is just, if you want a perfume that just sort of smells like lavender and not much else, then this might be for you. It's not for me. I like a much sweeter lavender. I tend to like things that have like a little bit of a gourmand element. So for instance, I was thinking about maybe I could use this as a bed spray, but I have Twilight from Lush that I use from a bed spray, and one of the things I love about that lavender so much is that it's got creamy tonka bean in there and it's got this beautiful sweetness, and I absolutely love that for bed. So this one is not for me. I think I'm probably going to keep these two, and this are going to go elsewhere. This lid keeps coming off. I'm actually thinking I might steal the lid from that and just use it for one of my tester bottles because I genuinely don't. I mean, this is something I would give away for free. I wouldn't sell this one, I just don't think it's good. I would feel bad selling it because I think it's rubbish. I can sort of smell it on my skin, but I really don't like it, and this is one I will go and scrub off as soon as I've finished this video. So but yeah, this I'm going to use as a hair perfume. This I think I might just spray a bit of that on now and just see whether that might just be a nice winter exotic kind of tropical perfume for me. But it's super fun, it's super cheap, really nice, and yeah, again, this one I highly do not recommend. I think it's really not good. This one purely if you just want something that's almost entirely lavender and hardly anything else. But yeah, they were all super cheap. None of them have dented my wallet, so yeah, it was fun.